You're president of Oklahoma Wesleyan University.
Indeed.
We're at a time when we've seen so many college campuses just experience protests, calls for people to resign, a certain lack of intolerance. How have you addressed it on your campus?
Well, I've addressed it, as you probably know, by calling the ideological fascism of our culture out. This is ideological fascism. It is not academic freedom. It is not intellectual liberty. It's essentially this: you must comply, you must agree, you must submit, and if you don't, we will squash you and we will silence you. Disagreement is now synonymous with hate. We can't have a robust conversation, we can't have a debate, we can't have a disagreement without power and politics trumping what used to be the immutable, time-tested principles that gave us the liberty and the liberation to engage in academic freedom in pursuit of truth. And frankly, what I've done today is say the academy is in the business of pursuing what's true, not protecting your opinion or mine. That's the critical call upon the academy today, in my view.
As you look at what's played out across the country, do you think that it's because of the millennial generation that's now in college, or is it the faculty and some of the professors who may have a different mindset than previous generations of faculty?
I think it's both. We've taught lousy ideas for decades. Let's just cut to the chase. The academy, the university, the college with a capital C has created this monster. We've taught narcissism and self-absorption. We've taught self-actualization rather than personal morality. We've told students generation after generation, it doesn't matter what you believe as long as it works for you. We've actually come to the point where we can say, I can't tolerate your intolerance and I hate you hateful people, and I'm sure that nothing is sure and I know that nothing can be known, and I'm absolutely confident there are no absolutes. It's the self-refuting duplicity of the 60s and 70s and 80s coming home to roost in the current generation. So we've got faculty that have created this monster and celebrated it until it turned around and bit them and starts consuming them, and now they're scared.
You said university is not a daycare. Tell me what you meant by that and how it was received on your campus.
Well, Oklahoma Wesleyan is a Christian institution, and we still have required chapel twice a week, Wednesday and Friday. In one of our chapel services, the sermon was on 1 Corinthians 13, the quintessential love chapter of the Bible. The sermon was on love, not politics, not sarcasm, it was on love. And a student came up afterwards and said, "You've offended me, you've singled me out, you've singled my peers out because of the sermon." You can't make this up. This kid actually felt victimized by a sermon on love. My response was, you know that uncomfortable feeling you had during that sermon? It's called your conscience. You might want to attend to it. There was a time when a sermon was intended to make you feel uncomfortable and actually make you think about confessing your sins rather than coddling you in your selfishness. I said, this is a university, it's not a daycare. I'm not here to make you feel comfortable or safe. I'm here to confront your character.
Dr. Piper, thank you so much for joining us. Good luck at your CPAC speech.
Blessings, thank you.
Thank you.